Big welcome to yet another game review video. Back to back, I've done one review for My DeFi Pet yesterday, and this game, this particular title landed on my desk earlier today. I'm pretty sure that I have seen the name somewhere, but this is brand new. They have not even done their token sale just yet. They seem to be progressing quite quickly. And earlier today, this is why I decided to shoot this video right away. Earlier today, they released a gameplay teaser. So let's watch this together. And then we're gonna go deeper into what these guys are about and what they are about to create. So as you can see, very much like Axie Infinity. You've got three beasts, monsters. I watched this trailer already, so this is an interesting one where you've got this revival feature, you've got this revival cards that you can use. Now, let me just pause this for a second. So this is where you have this differentiation between this particular game and other card turn-based games, where you've got this game where you are just repositioning runes. They call them rune stones. So of course, just like with Candy Crush, you need to have three in line, whether that's horizontal or vertical, and that's how something effectively happens. In here, you will see what you get. So you can see how many they have. So you've got 3 at the top, then 3 again, then 3, so that's 3, and then you've got 4, 5 at the bottom, and then what is he gonna do with the green? There you go. So you've got these. So that gives you the combo inside the game. So one of the monsters, beasts, I don't know how they even, monsters, is now getting, because it's 5 times 9. So if you have an 8 combo, it's going to be 5 times 8, 40% extra damage that you are going to inflict. So if it's 7, 35, etc. So they're trying to be, I hope that you don't mind that I'm stopping, but it kind of doesn't make sense for you to be trying to focus on the video and focus on me talking. I think they're trying to have some elements of differentiation. For this runestone swap that you just saw on the screen, and you're gonna see in a second, I wonder whether you've got any clock, any amount of time within which you have to complete the swaps. Like this, there's no, oh yeah, there is time. There is time at the bottom. Okay, now that makes sense. Because that was the first thing. You've got the green line, you've got the green progress bar that is going down. I was hoping that they've got something like that. Otherwise, it wouldn't make sense because you just have to wait too long. Because it's gonna be P versus, yeah, player versus player as well. PvP. Okay. That's the game, that's the intro over. So, the game looks interesting. You've got 3 monsters against, again, there's gonna be some type of, there's going to be bosses, there's going to be, I'm sure there's going to be PvP as well, player versus player. This is pretty hot. From what I saw, the Telegram is already very busy. They have over 66,000 people inside of their Telegram channel. The chat isn't this crazy. Not as crazy as with My DeFi Pet. As you can see, 1,000 messages already. It's hard to keep up. Luckily with Telegram, you've got these pinned messages. So, again, I don't want to be talking for 10, 20, 30 minutes again, so I'm going to keep it short. The game is interesting. Very similar to Axie. Could this be an Axie killer? We don't know yet. What we know about Axie is that it costs a significant amount of money to start playing Axie Infinity right now. If you want to have good enough Axies that give you a chance to be pretty successful on a daily basis, battling other players or in the adventure mode, you need probably about $1,500, $1,500. It's expensive. So where the opportunities for Monsta Infinite is that they need to lower the barrier to entry. They need to allow, this is really the only chance that they have. They need to allow people to enter the game and play the game for significantly less. And also what they have to figure out is the in-game token economics, because that's where Axie has succeeded. This is the advantage that they have over any other game that I've seen so far that is blockchain based, to do with tokens, to do with you being able to earn money, essentially. Because Axie really cracked the code. They have recently made changes to do with how many SOPs you get in battles, but that's it. That's what's expected, really, that they will be making, any company will be making those slight adjustments. But when you think about companies like Crypto Blades, for example, everybody just jumped on that game like a month ago or nearly 2 months ago. We've seen the price skyrocket, crazy success. What happened recently? The whole thing just went down. They're trying to just reestablish the business and make the rewards exciting again, but it's very clear that they didn't quite figure out the mechanics of how these battles will look like, how many rewards you're gonna get. I'm a part of the game. I'm actually creating a game with another team where this is something that we are looking into right now, where you need to really work out what's gonna happen with those tokens. How many will people be able to earn, receive, creating utility for the tokens, like what to do to ensure that people don't sell them too quickly, to not dump the price. This is not an easy thing to do. It's pretty challenging. Monsta Infinite is still before the token sale. It's still prior to the pre-sale. You can still actually join the whitelist, but you have to be quick. This is why I decided just to jump on this video. I have not fully reviewed it just yet, because I don't want to release this video early next week. I don't want you to potentially miss out. I'm checking their document as we speak. They have a lot of different resources. The YouTube only has 2 videos so far. That's how fresh, that's how new this whole thing is. As you can see, they've already started posting things on Medium. Probably the team is crazy busy. This is probably the most, is this the most recent? No, actually 6 days ago, so it's not too bad. There you go, so tokenomics update, massive thing that companies have to really look into. What I do like is, gosh, this, what I like every time I see that for any type of game, that they have this structure where you can read through, understand the mechanics, learn. It's almost like a white paper, but for the gamers, really, because they typically explain again the gameplay, what the whole thing is about. They talk about the team, the partnership. It's almost like start your review from reading everything that you find here, and then move on and expand this. And I'm gonna wrap this up, because again I can talk for another 10-15 minutes, but I'm gonna wrap this up right now. This is definitely the one that you want to have on your radar. Again, there are many card games that are coming out. 2 reasons: it's fairly easy to build them comparing to games like Illuvium, whether that's Star Atlas, or any type of adventure games like Myst, for example, is working on an adventure game. There are many other adventure games. Card games are relatively easy to create comparing to other titles. That's one reason. 2, companies have recognized, wow, Axie is killing it. They're making millions of dollars every single day. Let's try to copy their project. That's why we see projects like Skyweaver, that I'm going to talk about very soon, that is working on another concept, slightly different theme, but it's another card game. And then you've got Vulcan Forge, and they've got their own card game called Berserk that I played, that I didn't really enjoy. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a review about that unless something changes. What I would be looking for here is, again, you need to study the tokenomics, how the reward system is going to be paying. Very important. I'm going to be figuring this out. I'm going to probably shoot another video about this in a week or so, just to see the potential. I'm going to be trying to work out if the concept is sustainable. or this is something again that is going to cost you between $500 or more. I'm guessing right now, $500 or more to get started, and then everything is going to work for a month, and then the whole thing is going to break. We don't want to see that. So this is where the risk is. I don't believe that this is a scam or a rag pull of any sort. It looks like these guys have done a considerable amount of work so far. Let's check the team. Okay. There's an Asian team again. We see that a lot. These guys just love these concepts, these games. It doesn't matter really. All that matters is how great the whole structure is. It's not so much about the team. The team is very young, but to me, it's always about the delivery. What do these guys do? How often they communicate? How often they release things? How often they fix bugs? Because there will always be some bugs. That's it. Put that on your radar. Put that into your calendar, ideally. Every 2 or 3 days, check what's going on. Check the Telegram. Check the pin posts over there. Be sure that the moment you can, you join the whitelist. It's on the website. You just have to click on the whitelist button, and then you've got this whitelist link. To me, this looked like a header, and I just kept on looking. Where's the button? Actually, the whitelist link is the button. Randomly enough, yes. So as you can, this is crazy, but yeah, this promotion starts in 125 days. It looks like that's the case. I thought initially that maybe it's a mistake, that it's going to be like early next year, but then I looked at the roadmap, and genuinely, this is really just the beginning. You've got the idea phase, February 2021. So it kind of, I don't know whether they just put some random dates there, or genuinely they have been working on creating something like this before Axie really took off. We don't know. We just kind of have to believe in that, because how do you prove that? Unless they're going to disclose some messages that they exchange internally between themselves. That's really the only way. But yeah, they're pretty transparent. There you go. You can actually reach out to them. Gameplay release and strategy. They released it today, 2 days before the deadline. I like that. Very much like that. When the company does things before their deadline, essentially. Monster Barter, then the 1st of September, contract audit, very important. But they're going to do it. They're going to review the smart contract before the whole thing is going to go on sale. Makes sense. Again, it depends how long the contract is going to take. The review is going to take. And then you got TG and IDO. That's on the 18th. So 3 weeks from now. That's when the token sale is going to start. So try, if you wanted to, if you think this is interesting, not a financial advice, try to get on a whitelist. Remember, getting on a whitelist, it doesn't mean that you have to participate in IDO. If you change your mind halfway through, you don't have to do it. But this looks interesting. I think there is something significant. As long as there's going to be that significantly lower barrier to entry, they have a good concept. That's it from me. I'm hoping that you've enjoyed this very quick, not even a review, pre-review video of Monsta Infinite, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.